So after about 5 years of Samsungs and Blackberries, I decided to go for the iPhone. I was quite impressed with the keynote speech, even though there was a few hiccups here and there. But I just thought this was the time where you can actually come back to the actual iPhone, considering it's not the same 6, 7 repetition of the past 2-3 years. So this I felt was something a little bit new. I wouldn't say it's revolutionary, but is something different to the Apple kind of range in terms of the phones. So I thought I would give a little bit of a unboxing on both of the phones. This is the iPhone 8 Plus, and this is the X. This is the one I just bought for my girlfriend for Christmas, and I'll just do a quick unboxing before giving it to her. She'll probably realize after watching this that I've done that, but that's how it goes. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's go. I've already opened the X, but just so you guys have a overview on what you get. This was bought in Dubai. In terms of what you get when you open it, first thing that pops out is obviously this for the SIM card tray, which I've already used. You have the Designed by Apple, California, and a few little stickers and the usual stuff there. Most of it is fairly self-explanatory, so I don't usually read these. Obviously the biggest thing is the actual phone, which you can see I'm already using, and it's very nice. The back just shiny space gray, which is what I got. In terms of the phone, the back has the protruding camera, which is a little bit weird, considering Samsung got stick for having a protruding camera, I think in the Note 4 or Note 3, I'm not too sure, and then after that they made it kind of slimmed down, which is on the Note 8. And obviously the phone's unlocking because it can see my face, which is another cool thing. And obviously this is the phone itself, operational and very nice, smooth, good quality. I like the whole mechanism of kind of going through all of this stuff to switch multitasking and stuff like that. So that's basically the phone itself. You obviously get the charger here, which I haven't even opened yet because I'm using my old one. So that comes nicely packaged, and a nice new charger over there. Here's the headphones, which I haven't opened. Oh, these are good. Very nicely packaged as always from Apple. So these, Apple headphones have always been good. These are very light, actually. Seems very light and quite plasticky. And then obviously lastly you get the actual case. The main reason I haven't used the cable yet for charging is because I bought a wireless charging dock, which was the Belkin, which I will show later on. Actually, you can see it just there. But yeah, this is the kind of charging dock, and a very nice case opening as usual, and that's pretty much it. So that's the whole phone. And I do have a iPhone X leather case, which I decided to buy. There was a lot of OtterBox and all these other different brands that are there, and this was 229 dirhams, which I bought from the store, and the phone itself was around 4,800 or something like that. I decided to go with this one. They have a silicone version as well. I'm sticking to the brand, so I stayed with Apple, and I ended up going for the blue leather case, and I thought it would go nice with black, and yeah, that's very good quality, as you can see. Leather backing and kind of like a suede interior with iPhone written over there. So it looks pretty good, and it's kind of like if you can see, kind of like a gloss type of button on the side. And obviously for the camera itself, so I can just show you how that goes in. Actually, I better put this side first. Let's slide in, and that's it. I think it's quite a good looking phone, especially with the case as well. I mean, you got a bit of protection. I've actually dropped it slightly on the bottom, so the case actually helped, and no scratches, luckily. And the stainless steel, I guess, on the sides is quite strong, so it has shown to be holding up in terms of the kind of the braking test that you see on YouTube and things like that. Obviously, I'm not doing that with this. I mean, this took me a long time just to get it because there was absolutely zero stock in Dubai. Anyway, on to I'll just show you guys how the wireless charging works while we're on to the iPhone X still. I mean, it's simply just boom, and it's charging just like that, and it's so easy. I mean, I had a Samsung S7 which had the capability of wireless charging, but I think iPhone kind of like hyped it up so much to the point where you just kind of wanted to get it. And I've realized now how much easier this is than just keep on like trying to put iPhones in charging and things like that. So this is very easy. Just kind of like put it in and it's already charging in like 2 seconds. And I don't believe this is the advanced charging version. It's just the standard rate in terms of the power that it provides, but it's good enough, and you know, does the job and gives you a lot of usability. Keep that to the side. And obviously my girlfriend's iPhone 8 Plus in gold or rose gold. I'm gonna be cheeky and do a little bit of an unboxing before I give it to her. I'm pretty sure she won't mind, but she'll end up seeing the video anyway, so sorry Lana if you see this. Let me just, oh shit, I think there's a proper way of opening these bloody things, but can't seem to find it out, but I'm just gonna go with my way, the barbaric way. Okay, let's get that open. To be honest, I haven't seen this on the streets much, and it seems like there was less stock of this than the other colors, which were like, you know, the space gray and the silver. So this looked like something different, a little bit more girly as well, I guess, more towards the women. As usual, same situation regarding the X, same kind of like startup guides and all that. And then you've got the actual phone itself. Let's see how this is. Damn, that looks pretty good. And a bit of weight to it as well. Good size. I'm not sure why, but my girlfriend wanted to have the bigger screen. I don't know, I just feel like it's a little bit too big. Coming from a Note 4 in the past, I just, after a while, realized, you know, it's just a lot of disadvantages of having such a big phone, especially if you're going out, you have to put it in your pocket and it sticks out, you know. But yeah, let's kind of, wow, that is very nice. It's a really nice color. It's like a kind of like rose gold. I think on the box it says gold, but it seems like a rosé type of beige gold type of thing. So that's kind of from the side. Same port obviously as the iPhone X. It's kind of like, let me take this out from the case. It's not meant to, you're not meant to keep taking the phones out of the cases. It kind of like wears down the leather, but anyway. In terms of the size, you can see quite a difference in terms of height, and it's quite wide actually compared to the iPhone X. And obviously the cameras are kind of like perpendicular to each other. Side view, same kind of scenario here. I feel like the finish on the side is a lot better on the X. You can see, for example, there's a gap over here, while it's very minimal over here on the top. I mean, in terms of thickness, what could you say? Very similar, I guess. Not much of a difference. I mean, they're both very heavy, which is odd because Apple's always been like the lightest phone this, lightest phone that, but this time obviously that was a different scenario. Same situation over here, and I guess the iPhone 8 Plus will have better speakers because of the bigger space, and yeah. So that's basically the two phones right here, and I think in terms of my opinion, the X is the best all-round phone you can get right now, mainly because of the size. You can use your one hand for it, the usability is there. I mean, this is obviously very good as well. It's not for me, mainly because like it's so big, you kind of have to do that. Having the fingerprint here is very useful. I find one of the disadvantages of the iPhone X is you constantly have your face unlocking the actual camera when you don't want it to. Sometimes you just want to check for the time and it's suddenly unlocking, and that's a little bit of an annoyance. And obviously getting used to the swiping up and swiping up. Let's see if it can read my face. Yep, that works. Getting used to the kind of swiping and tab systems and all that, that's kind of different, and having no home button to go back to is a little bit different as well. So there's a few things which, in a way, it's interesting because it's something new bringing to the Apple brand. You're kind of sticking with what you've got in the past 3 years or 4 years or whatever it is, but obviously the finish is very much improved on this phone. So and oh yeah, let's kind of go through what's here. This is the same. I'm not going to open these because it'll look a bit stupid if I give something that looks like it's used. And obviously the charging dock here. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. These are the two phones here. Overall, very good quality. I think the top phones in the market. I mean, obviously there is the Note 8 and the Google Pixel 2, which just came out. Both very good phones. And in terms of first impressions, top notch. And yeah, and I probably will do a follow-up if anyone does want that, you know, regarding camera quality and things like that, which has been phenomenal up till now. So yeah, that's pretty much the unboxing itself, and the little bit of the accessories that we showed, you know, the case and the kind of like dock charging and stuff. I'll just quickly show you guys the quality of the case while I'm just here, and just so you guys can see what this is. It's simply just a docking pad just charged to the wall, and kind of like a rubberish type of finish here, so it's not too slippy, and good quality as well. So that's from Belkin if anyone's interested. Anyway guys, so yeah, that's pretty much it, the unboxing. In terms of what I'll be using, is my work phone is this is my personal phone, and obviously my girlfriend will be using this from now on, which she needed a upgrade from her Note 4, which has been showing a little bit of wear and tear over the past year or so. And yeah, that's pretty much it guys. Thank you, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if this has been helpful. Thanks guys.